All right, so we are back with a little, I guess, follow-up, part 2 to a video that we made. So if you didn't see the first one, do a quick summary, go back and look, but we have some bad news, some pretty whack news. Last weekend at the Capcom Pro Tour, we went over it, but there was some drama involving Punk. He lost to Alex Myers in a very laggy match and with other people, and so, we went over here. He kind of yelled in the Capcom Discord. He told Alex Valle right there, SMD. I don't know what that stands for, but apparently it's very bad. And then on Twitter as well, I think there's another one where he called Alex Myers a bitch or something. I'm not sure. But here, you say, going after Myers, so just, shit the F up, things like that. So this is kind of, a little funny aside on the weekend. After Punk kind of settled down, he apologized first to Valle, right? He said, Valle, I'm sorry. Everyone else, I don't apologize to anybody. But then the next day, he's like, you know what, actually, I'm sorry. I went overboard. Fix the netcode, please. And so, Valle, okay, it's fine. He's young. Accept the apology. Myers, too, was like, yeah, no, it's fine, man. We all get heated. So, happy ending that tale, I thought. But then I woke up this morning to ba-boom. So this is about 5 days after the incident. So this is almost a full week after it happened. Most people have forgot about it, but so Capcom put this out right now. So they explain what happened. They say Punk engaged in unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's what they're calling it against Valle and then Alex Myers. So this is a clear violation of the code of conduct. And then this really hit me. Under normal circumstances, such behavior would result in a suspension from multiple premieres. That really surprised me. Really? Multiple premieres? Like, how many is multiple? 2? 5? Only in America? Like, that's pretty crazy. But, of course, since there are no offline premieres happening right now because of Corona, Capcom decided what they're going to do. They can't ban him, or they chose not to ban him from the next qualifier. Instead, they're going to make him start in the losers there. And then, they recognize it's been frustrating, but please stop yelling. Da, 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 da. So real quick, let me explain why they did that decision if you aren't following right now. Is normally the Capcom Pro Tour is a year-long event. Tournaments around the entire world where players are free to travel to. Like, if you live in America, you can come to Japan and enter. You can go wherever you want to enter. But this year, because it's happening online, it's region-locked. So it's like each region only gets two chances, 2 tournaments, I think. And I don't know if the players can travel. I'm going to assume they can't, right? I don't think Punk could fly to, like, New York and enter in the New York tournament. So not only is it that format, but it's also only the winner qualifies. So that means Punk didn't win the first time, which means there's only one more chance, and he has to win the entire tournament. So they felt that if they banned him from that, it would be way too severe, right? That would guarantee he would not make it in. So they decided to put him in the losers. It's a tough spot. So it's a very, very tough spot. Did they say lower bracket? No, they said losers. Let's go. Actually, let's go, Capcom. They said losers. I like it. None of this lower bracket crap. But, yeah, so that was their decision right there. It's a tough spot, right? So if I have to give my opinions and my thoughts, is like, this sucks. This sucks a lot. I didn't think it was a big deal at all. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It reminded me of, some of the more fun things about the FGC, even though I'll probably get canceled just for saying that. But, players getting salty, a little bit of banter, a little bit of trash talk, some insults getting tossed around, and then, like, adults, like, I'm sorry I messed up, apologies. My heart was all warm and fuzzy. But again, that's just me. There are many people that are very, very upset. We have rules in place. You have to do something about that. So if Capcom didn't move and take action, then they would have an army coming after them. So they had to do something. So I think no matter what they did would not be good enough. But, like, for example, so this guy up here, he's not one of a kind, right? There's tons of people that feel that the punishment for Punk was not enough, right? So, like, Punk went after Myers, he insulted the TO, and the event workers, all he does is get a slap on the wrist. If any of us did that, we'd be barred from competing at a bare minimum. So some people think they're claiming top player privilege, They're saying since Punk is so well known in everything that Capcom didn't want to really punish him. So, like I said, there's many, many people that want him completely banned. It's like, you have to ban him, cancel Punk. But then on the other hand, a lot of the pro players, right? Like here's Big Bird. He's saying, come on, like how was that a slap on the wrist? It's a huge thing. And then Gustavo down here. So Gustavo doesn't even want him punished, right? This is kind of how I feel too. He's like, whatever happens between Punk and Myers, like we'll deal with that ourselves. There's no need for the organization to step in and punish anybody. We're all grown-ups here mostly. So that's how I feel 100%. But I know how things work, you know? This is the Capcom Pro Tour. This is an event that's run by Capcom. This is not a private event. This is Capcom's event. Represents their brand. They run it. They have to follow the rules. Even if they don't follow their own rules 100% of the time, but they have to do something there. So yeah, that sucks. But yeah, that's just the update there. Again, like I said, there is no right answer. There's no, like, I'm not yelling at Punk. I'm not yelling at Capcom. I'm not yelling at anyone involved because there is no correct answer. I just feel everything. It's not everything's getting so soft, right? Just everything in the world is getting soft, and it's making me feel older and older and older. Let me just show. You know, I put this on Twitter, but I think let's just put it on YouTube. So this is our event. This is what happens at our events when there's no real, you know, like rules in place or anything. You know, just a bunch of people out there enjoying fighting games together. So if you've never seen it, let me just play this real quick for you. This is what This is what FGC is to me. It might be loud too. So cover your ears.
Oh! Don't you ever get fucking. Oh!
I thought it was gonna be one more. I thought it was gonna be one more.
That's Obama.
Don't you ever! I gave up the N-word for letting.
Damn, chill, relax.
You lucky this game is so good that it rewards people like you. You fucking suck.
Damn, relax. So that happened to me. I was on the receiving end of that verbal onslaught from Obama. That's just a good game, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, that kind of like blow up, that kind of pop off, that kind of, I don't want to get in that like, oh, the old FGC used to be so good. There's tons of problems in the old FGC. There's, you know, thousands of problems in the old FGC. But at the same time, you know, the new FGC where nothing is allowed at all, right? I feel like both the people idolizing both sides a bit too wrong. I do miss the rawness. I do miss some of the rawness and the emotion, right? The emotion, whether it's, you know, positive or negative, just some emotions getting shown and stuff. As long as things, you know, stay, no actual threats, no actual violence or anything. And then if we can end up with, you know, people becoming friends, apologizing. You know, there's plenty of people I got in fights with back in the day that you end up becoming your friends and stuff like that. Sorry. So yeah, this is it, Punk. Good luck. He's got one more chance now. He's going to be starting in losers. You know what? I'm going to be cheering for him. I don't normally cheer for Punk, you know? Not that I really have anything against him, but he's not like one of my favorite players. But definitely going to be watching it in November, and I'm going to be cheering for him to go all the way from the losers bracket. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. What do you think, though? I'm very curious. And before you write your response, please just take like 10 seconds and actually think about it. Do you think, like, don't just write, no, Capcom sucks, free Punk. Like, really think about it. Let me know. I want to see what the position the viewers are at right now. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you next one. Peace.